Alright guys, welcome to the final part of PKSystem, a plugin that drastically alters Minecraft PvP. This video I'm going to be showing you permission nodes, and even though they're going to be a little bit difficult to read, I'm going to have a far more easily readable version on Bukkit Dev. So the first node that you're going to want to go add to most of your players is the ability to toggle PK. So it's PKS dot something for all the permission nodes. So it's going to be for PK mode toggling PKS dot PK dot toggle, and that grants the ability to toggle PK mode. Also, you can specify who has effects such as invisibility and seeing invisibility. So PKS.EFF.invis would grant the ability to use stealth while shifting, and SeeInvis, which would be PKS.EFF.SeeInvis, SeeInvis, grants the ability to see invisible players. So if I'm an admin, I would obviously want to see invisible players. That way, if someone's PvP hacking or whatever, I can see that. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna go to the bottom and just work my way up. I guess it's probably the easiest way. PKS.newver, N-E-W-V-E-R, that tell the players that have that node that there's a new version if there is a new version. PKS.stone.break.other. It's a bit long, but I think you're gonna. I'm thinking about adding more permission nodes for stones, and the basically that grants the ability for players to break other players' stones whenever they die. So player A kills player B, and if player A does not have this, he'll be denied. If he does, then he can just break his stone, if stones are labeled. Okay, reloading configuration. This is the crazy part because the commands are a bit awkward, or the config files are awkwardly named in the command, but I'll do my best to overview them. Okay, so to reload the main configuration, only the main configuration, you do /pks space reload space cfg-main. That's short for config main, and that'll reload the main configuration. All the other configs, all the other 3 configs, are going to be similar to that. So to reload the effects configuration, cfg-eff. To reload the tombstone configuration, that would be cfg-tomb. And to reload the rep configuration, cfg-rep. And that is all for configurations. And they each have their own permission node. To reload the main one is pks.reload.config.main. Effects is pks.reload.config.effects. The reputation one is pks.reload.config.rep. And tombstones configuration is pks.reload.config.tomb. And then you have the points and stones also that can be reloaded. So for whatever reason outside of the game, you modify the stones or the reputations, you can load those. So PKS/PKS space reload space points would reload the points list, and it's actually named reputation.txt, but it's actually points. So negative, negative 10 million is 10,000 reputation, basically 10,000 rep. Because remember, you divide that by 1,000, so you just get rid of those 3 zeros, and that would be, 0.55, so 10,009.55. There you go. Well, I just gained a little bit of rep over time. But that's how you would reload the rep file, is /pks space reload space points. To reload the tombstones, you just do /pks space reload space space stones, and it reloads the stones list. And again, I think I said this in the first video, but I don't remember. If you need help looking, or if you need help using any of the commands, just use /pks and it'll show you all the commands. Alright. The next permission node I want to go over is for for reputations. So /rep is everybody has /rep. That shows you your own rep and the points in parentheses there. I'm sorry, the rep in parentheses and the color for the name. If you do /rep space a number, so like 10, that would set your own rep to 10. And the permission node for that is it's pks.rep.set.self. And that is, here you go, pks.rep.set.self. You also have the ability to see other people's reputations, so I can type in /rep space tester and it'll show me tester's reputation. And you also set other players' rep, /rep tester 10, and tester will now become a white reputation. And the node to set other players' rep is why do I keep wanting to say slash? It's pks.rep.set.other. Okay, go up a bit. I already went over pks.pk.toggle. Okay, so the invis effects again. If you don't have the node invis, which is pks.eff.invis, you won't be able to go invisible. Alright, well, I'm going to show you some of the blanket nodes I have. And basically that means that I have groups of permissions set up for people. So pks.reload.config.star would give you the ability to load all 4 of the configuration files. pks.reload.star gives you the ability to reload all the configuration files as well as points and stones. And pks.rep.set.star gives you the ability to set everyone's reputation, yourself and others. And since you can already see your own, pks.rep.star gives you the ability to see others as well as to set everyone else's. So pks.rep.star is the ability to see, and modify any player's reputation. Alright, pks.eff.star for now is the ability to go invisible and to see invisible players. I might have more permissions in those later, but for now it's going invisible and seeing invisible players. And pks.star obviously is everything. So all the reload commands, all the rep commands, the ability to break other people's stones, seeing when there's a new version, toggling PK, and going invis and seeing invis. So it's everything. Okay, now I also have specific permission groups for different types of players that your server might have. And these, you don't have to use these, but I just made these because I feel that some players would use them. I kind of got the idea from factions. I believe it's factions.player, factions.halfplayer, etc., etc. Factions.mod. But the permission nodes for PKS quick settings are pks.half, HALF, and that gives you the ability to toggle PK. That's it. pks.full allows you to go invis and see invisible players. Let me actually change this to invis, not star, because you don't want to see invisible people. Sorry. So when you have full player, you have the ability to go invis and toggle PK. When you use pks.mod, you have the ability to use and see invisible players, and you also have the ability to toggle PK, which is normal, set and see reputation for all players, and break other players' stones, tombstones. And then administrator is pks.admin, which is pretty simple. They just get everything, pks.star. And note that these are not pks.admin.star. These are actually just pks.admin. And yeah. So I think that's it really. I don't think there's anything I missed. If there is, then please comment on this on the Bukkit Dev page, and I'll go over something more. Or if you think there's anything that I went over too briefly. But yeah, I'm gonna go through and disable everything just to give you an idea of how it would look if this entire plugin was pretty much disabled. So we'll turn combat off. Turn that off. Display names off. Turn it off. False. PvP. False. And I'll set the duration to 0, so you pretty much enter and exit combat instantly. Turn all the effects off. Alright, now everything's reloaded, and this is basically vanilla Minecraft now. So when I go /spawn, it won't prevent me from doing that. If I kill this player, he won't have a tombstone. His items will just pop. So it's basically normal Minecraft now, just white names, no rep, nothing. You will still have reputation in the background, and you can with /rep. See? However, it really won't matter because you won't have any of the effects and bonuses of having those reps. So that's just a way to disable pretty much the entire plugin without getting rid of it. You just turn everything off. If for whatever reason you want to use default config, you just delete all these files and then reload the settings, and they'll all be generated. So blank tombs and reps, and then the configs will be the default configs. Yeah. Alright, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching these videos, and I hope you guys will use my plugin because I spent a lot of work on this, or I spent a lot of time and effort doing this. I will work on fixing those 2 small bugs that I found, and just have fun. It's the main idea, to have fun with the plugin. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.